Hey folks, and welcome back to Kentucky Petrolhead. Today we're doing a little bit of work on the Frontier here. I have some leftover Bilstein 5100s, I believe they are, shocks from the old green one that only had about 20,000 miles on it. And the shocks that are on this truck are also Bilsteins, 5125s, but they have about 100K on them. So I'm gonna go ahead and swap those out today. I'm gonna show you how to do it. Let's get started. First thing you want to do is chock the wheels, obviously. I also put it in four-wheel drive just to help prevent it from rolling backwards. My driveway is a bit of a slope, so I don't want it falling on me. One of the problems that I've run into with this Titan swapped Frontier is it's got so much suspension travel, my standard 3-ton floor jack won't lift it up. So, and my normal jack stands won't hold it up. You try to borrow some taller jack stands and use some blocks of wood, which unfortunately I wasn't filming. It almost it did collapse and catch on the jack stand, so not the best way to do it. If you're going to do this with a lifted truck, make sure you've got the right jack so that you're doing it safely. You don't want this thing falling on your head. So for your shock, you've got one shock mounted on the rear side of your truck and then one over there on the front side. Your lower bolt here, or nut, is a 19 millimeter, and the one up top looks like 17. Perfect. So we just pull those nuts off, and then first we want to take off this lower one, and again we may have to adjust the axle a little bit to get this loose. This will swing down and then we can work it off the top one. Now there is some pressure on there, so we're gonna move this up. I'll release some of that. Pull that right out. Now we can swing that down at the top. We just work that loose. There's the old shock. All right, I'm gonna put a little bit of grease in there, a little bit of grease in there, a little bit of grease up here, just to help keep everything moving. Adjust the height of the jack a little bit here. And then we just tighten it back up. So when you're torquing up your bolts, your lower shock mount bolt is 137 foot-pound of torque, and the top one is 38. So we're going to go ahead and do that. I've already hit them with the impact, so they may already be tight enough. Need a little bit more on the bottom one here. There we go. And the top one. Yeah, definitely got enough on the top. We'll go check the other side, and then the shocks will be installed and I'm ready to go. Alright, my rear ones are good, or the blower one. Definitely the top one. And that's it. One thing that was drilled into my head when I was a kid, and now I find how important it is cleaning your tools when you're done, so that the next time you go to grab it, it's not so greasy you can't hold on to it. And it also makes them last longer, get the dirt and stuff off of them. I also love mine to be very organized, so we've got the Milwaukee's here with the pack outs. Clean them all up and put them back. Well, that's it for Kentucky Petrolhead today. I hope you enjoyed that and found it helpful. Please join us next time whenever I'm fixing something or driving something or finding something cool. Definitely make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more car and petrol related content. I'll see you guys later. Kentucky Petrolhead, over and out.